Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back to view another video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate everything that you do, and thank you so much again. So, everyone, I had to make a part 2 of this video. Reason being is someone out there didn't like what the minister was saying. So, it is incumbent on leaders to answer or at least convey a point that someone else just may be interested in. So I'm going to do that today. Someone wrote a comment stating that, we love Jasmine. We don't understand why you feel the way you do. You're sick. Well, thing is I never stated that I didn't love that sister. What I was saying was out of love. Because if you're going to be a leader that's out front and in the public, such as Congresswoman Crockett, then it is incumbent upon you to display a behavior befitting such a position. Does not mean that I don't love the sister. The minister loves everybody. But we must all be accountable, even myself, to the things that we do. And, and this sister's behavior, it's not right. It's just not right. I mean, why? There's no reason to be and act the way that she's displayed. This display of ratchet behavior is unnecessary. Unnecessary. The things that she's saying, some of the things may have merit, but this is what I want you to look at. This sister says, white supremacy is everywhere. Does it exist? Yes, it exists. This sister says racism is everywhere. Does it exist? Yes, it exists. But here's my question. Why hasn't white supremacy or racism stopped her? Have you ever thought about that? I mean, seriously. Have you ever thought about why white supremacy and racism can't seem to catch her and stop her from rising? Have you ever thought about that? Uh, or let's take it a step further. Let's just take it a step further here. Have you ever thought about why your favorite artist would tell you that a man is no good and you don't need a man and you can do it by yourself and you're a boss girl. You're a boss, shut your mouth. Okay. Have you ever wondered why they tell you that? But when you look around in the news, they're dropping babies and getting pregnant again before the other baby is 3 months old. Have you ever wondered that? So they seem to have a whole man and a marriage and kids, but they telling you, no, no, you don't need no man. No, no, no. You can do this by yourself. You got this. Uh, Yet they have a whole life with everything they told you not to have. Just like Congresswoman Crockett, just like Al Green, Congressman Al Green, just like him. 20 years in office. And they're still fighting the same fight that Dr. Martin Luther King was fighting way back in the 60s, okay? Way back in the 60s. So I'm asking you, should we hold our leaders accountable? I mean, shouldn't they be held accountable for still fighting for Medicaid and food stamps in 2025? Have you ever thought about why they continue to fight for Medicaid and food stamps? Have you ever wondered why? Because without it, who needs them, right? See, if they would fight in their respective districts, if they would fight for business funding for their district, then maybe we can create some multi-generational millionaires or billionaires. See, if we would fight for funding, or if they would fight for funding for community centers for children that has graduated from accounting, if you would fight to have funding to pay them to have their respective careers right there in the community where these businesses that you fought for, the business funding that you fought for, these families in your district that has these businesses that has received this funding, now they have a place where they can go and get affordable accounting services for those businesses. Why don't I ever hear any fights about that? The only conversation that I actually hear is the fight to keep you on the bottom. See, I call them line drawers. What do you mean, minister? What do you mean about line drawers? See, you know the lines that you park in? Yeah, I call them line drawers. And every time they fight for another food stamp and another Medicaid and another low this and another low that, and never a ladder to go up to the top, every time they fight for these low things to keep you where you are, you have your own permanent spot right next to that line, right there at the bottom. Have you ever wondered why the statistics never ever change when it comes to our community? These things are important. These are the questions that we should be asking ourselves. What exactly are you doing when you go to Congress? What exactly are you bringing back? You tell me this is bothering you and that this is stopping you from going somewhere. Well, it doesn't seem to be stopping you. Haven't you ever wondered why? That is a question and it is pertinent to this conversation. So, no, the minister welcomes all comments. And remember, the minister loves all. But we must be real. Why are we still fighting for things that has already been fought for in the 60s? Why haven't we moved on? Somebody's out there trying to keep us in the same spot. And I need you to resist. Resist. Want more. Achieve more. Obtain what it is that keeps them thriving. Something's not stopping them that they say is stopping you. And I need you to recognize what that is. Put on your thinking cap. Put on your thinking cap. Nothing stays the same. Every day you wake up, it's a different day. It's a day you have not seen before. So if that changes, why can't your mind change? Why can't your heart change? It can if you so choose. But know this, you can say what you want to say, but that does not mean that I have to wear it. It doesn't mean that. I do understand that my choices are my own. I am aware exactly of who I am. And I will be who I choose to be, not who you want me to be. And I'm sure once you think about it, you can respect that. So the minister is signing off. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you have a wonderful night.